Hello everybody, I'm Mr. Gris. Today we are going to go through the guns and the damage they do at various distances. I have an assistant today with me, Mr. Splat TV. He goes by Mr. McCree on our server here. He is going to be the test subject. Anyway, let's get started. If you'll step out, Mr. McCree, thank you. The first gun that we're going to start with today is going to be the knock gun. Or wait, no, sorry, not the knock gun. We're going to start with the pistols first. They do less damage. We're going to start with the SAA pistol. And the SAA pistol, says it does 22 points of damage. And it has 125 durability. The weight, it doesn't really matter. It uses pistol ammo. So we're going to see if that makes a difference here, because various other guns do the same number of damage. But we're going to see if it makes a difference, if it's a different shell or not, that kind of thing. So here we go. First one is going to be the SAA Peacemaker. I'm going to fire a shot into his chest at first, and then record what he gets for damage. And then once he heals that up, I will fire another shot into his head and see what the difference is. I don't suspect either one will kill him. Alright, are we ready, Mr. McCree?
Shoot.
Alright, first shot in the chest. And damage.
I went from 404 to 382.
Okay.
That was 22 damage, yeah.
Oh yeah, you did 22 damage, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, 22, not, yeah, never mind. My math sucks, by the way. Okay, so that was correct. It was 22 points of damage. You said you're back to full health?
Yes, sir.
Alright, we're going to go for a headshot. Okay, what did that do?
381.
381.
So, yeah,
So
23.
23 points of damage. Okay, so a headshot was really only 1 point of damage difference. Alright. Now moving on to the next gun. The SAA Buntline. This gun damage says 26 and durability of 150. Oop, it was slow to help if I took the gun out. Alright, same as before, one in the chest.
377 from 404.
Okay, so that would be about 26 there. So it would seem that the pistol damage is 1 point of contact, so it does that damage. That is for pistol. I don't think we need to go through every single pistol, because they only shoot one bullet at a time. But we will go to the ball pistol. It's called a grape shot revolver. It uses ball ammo. It says it does 18 points of damage, but we'll see. Are you ready, sir?
Shoot.
Okay, same as before.
Took me down to 385, so 19 points of damage.
Yeah, so give or take 1 point. It says 18, but so far the numbers are fairly accurate, within a point or two. So it would make sense why you would want to use ball ammo if you're only going to use, you need small points of damage, because it's cheaper, because you don't have to use gunpowder and all that good stuff. So the Dragoon is also a ball ammo. See if, and I believe that only shoots one as well. What was it? Is this? Yeah. Okay, so since they only shoot one at a time, I'm pretty sure that they're going to be accurate to the number of damage that they do. So now what we want to do is move up to the shotgun ammo, and the shotgun ammo is, it has pellets, so it does multiple points of damage, and at least that's the theory. And that's kind of what we're kind of testing right now. So first we're going to move to the knock gun. It says it does 12 points of damage, and the durability is 175. Again, I don't really think the durability matters much here, but anyway. Now, obviously it's a spread shot, so it's going to be a little harder to gauge how many pellets actually hit him, but we're pretty close here, so I'm thinking that most of them are probably going to hit him. Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
Alright, what was your damage?
It took me down to 340 from 404.
340, so that was 64 points of damage. So that basically proves that, because it said that the damage is 12 points on this gun, and it did 64 to him. So that pretty much proves it matters how many pellets come out of the gun. Alright, ready?
Shoot. 316
316.
from
So that was-
404.
Okay. So clearly, the amount of pellets that hits you matters. Alright? So, what we need to figure out now is, with the rifle ammo, does it matter how far away you are? We're going to do one shot with, say, the sharp pistol. It says it does 60 damage, and yeah, we're going to see if that matters at range as well. Okay, first shot we're going to take is going to be right in his chest again, and then we're going to do another one at this distance in his head, and then we're going to move back to the next distance and so on. Here we go. Are you ready?
Shoot. 343
Okay,
from
so
404.
yeah, that was about 60 points damage. Alright, now I gotta reload here. Oh no, come back up to the first one here. I'm gonna do a headshot here. And, oh, you guys swaying. And there we go.
343.
343. Okay, so that's about the same damage. Okay, so go ahead and move back. Go all the way back to the wall. Just so there's no, like, 1 or 2 point difference. Alright. Oh, forgot to reload. And
343 again.
okay, so it doesn't seem like it makes much of a difference at what range. We're going to try the pistol out now. We're going to do with the SAA buntline pistol. Oop, accidentally double clicked it. Alright, and we're going to go ahead. Are you ready, sir?
Shoot. 377 from 404.
Okay. Alright, so we've pretty much proven that it doesn't really matter at a decent amount of range, the damage drop off. It's only about a point or two. So the accuracy is correct on the number of damage that the pistols do. So we can pretty much assume that we can go by the number of contact points or pellets that the weapon has. And that will be ultimately deciding how much damage it does. As you can see, he was pretty close at the first one, didn't do much damage. and then he was much further away, and it didn't really do much drop-off damage. Now we're going to do one more test at extreme range and see if there's drop-off damage. Oh, there he goes. Okay, so this is as far as I can possibly be away and actually see him. So here we go, and that was a hit.
Turn me down to 343.
Okay, so it was about the same damage. Alright, well I think that pretty much proves the way the ammo works in this game. Alright, now to give you a quick overview here, there are basically three types of weapons. You have shotgun ammo weapons, you have rifle ammo weapons, and you have ball ammo weapons. Okay, now I could go through every single one and tell you exactly what they do, and I could shoot them at the wall, but they all have the same thing basically. Anything that is a shotgun ammo has a set number of pellets that it shoots out. So the only ones that are going to be different are going to be the shotgun ones. Obviously the rifle round does one contact point as well, so its damage that it says in the game is accurate. However, the ones that are confusing are the shotgun shell ammo, because they shoot more than one pellet at a time, so therefore their damage is multiplied by that many pellets. So that's what we're going to go over right now. We're going to go over the shotgun ammo and show the spread pattern of each one, and that should wrap that up. Obviously there's not going to be a spread pattern on a pistol or a ball ammo, so I don't think we really need to go over that. The other part of the video is dealing with the damage of the different ammos and stuff like that. So anyway, here we go. The shotgun ammo. We will start off with the knock gun. This says it's a 7-barreled flint smoothbore firearm. So that means it's got 7 balls that come out. But it only costs 1 shotgun shell per shot. So, as you can see, we have 7 shots. Or wait, no, I think it costs 7 shotgun shells. Okay, so go ahead and shoot at the wall here. As you can see, you can count the dots. There's 7 there. It's kind of an interesting spread pattern, but that is 7 shotgun shells. So when you reload, it takes 7 shotgun shells. And shotgun shells are not cheap. They are rather expensive. So yes, this will do a lot of damage. It does, for a close range shot, it can do 80 points of damage, 12 times 7, and the other shotgun shells, such as the double barrel hammerless, it says it does 13 points of damage. So let's get that bad boy out and move over here. Let's move just away so we don't get the words there. Alright, now this is the double-barreled hammerless. It says it's carrying 2 shots. So let's go ahead and fire 1 shot at the wall. As you can see, we have quite a few pellets that we can count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 pellets at 13 points of damage. Okay, and that was out of 1 shotgun shell. Okay. Now just the regular double barrel. Alright, we'll go to this one. count it up. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll say possibly 13 or 14. Because that center mast one there is a little bit tight. So a point blank shot with a double barrel shotgun only uses one shell but does quite a bit more damage. So you can see how it would be more devastating, even though it says it only does one more point of damage. The amount of pellets is what matters. Okay, so let's go to the bootleg pistol. Alright, where is that? There it is. Now this also uses shotgun ammo. Oop, I don't want to close that down yet. And it says it does 17 points of damage. Now we've already established that it does do points of damage per pellet. Okay? Go ahead and shoot this wall at about the same distance. Okay, and we can count the pellets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that only has 8. So even though it says it does 17 points of damage, 17 times 8 versus 13 times 14. So that is how you want to judge the damage on the shotgun shell. Now, everything else is relatively the same. The blunderbuss, now that is a ball ammo rifle. Okay, and we'll shoot this wall with it. It says for every ball ammo, it does 12 points of damage. Okay? Now that was technically only one shot. And it did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Possibly 9, I'm not sure. It looks like it hit the crack there. But anyway, 8 or 9 with one pellet, mind you. That's one ball ammo, okay? So it would be in your best interest to make this gun first. Now, only because it uses the ball ammo, and that doesn't take gunpowder. So what you really want to do is make this at first if you can, and then eventually upgrade to a shotgun, because now the next thing we're going to test here is the spread of these guns. Now most of these guns have a pretty tight pattern, as you can see. Alright, here we are again. We will be testing the spread on these guns now. The knock gun has a pretty decent spread. We'll be back about twice the distance as we were when we shot at first. As you can see, it spreads out a lot more, a lot less likely to hit multiple pellets on target. Okay. Where is it? Bootleg. Bootleg at roughly the same distance. You see, this one's got a tighter pattern at a distance, so this is where this one has its plus and negatives. Okay, now the double barrel. Now I'm not going to do the other double barrel because the spread's about the same. Just one double barrel should give you the idea. As you can see, spread pattern is different. Okay? So keep that in mind. This is what matters in this game, is the spread pattern of your pellets and the amount of pellets. So like if you have a rifle shot, it's only going to matter if you hit your target where you want to hit your target, because that's the damage you're going to do. With a shotgun, it matters where your target is located and how many pellets you want to put on that target. And that's how much damage you're going to do. Okay, so obviously when you go farther away, you're going to have a way bigger spread pattern. So like say you want to be really crazy and shoot them from this far away with a shotgun. Okay? As you can see, now the pattern is a bit more erratic than this nice tight pattern it was. So once it gets past a certain distance, shotguns really are pointless. Okay, which, I mean, that makes sense. That's the way shotguns are. Okay? So I hope that sums things up for people. Gives you an idea of the guns in this game. I will be making more videos on how-tos and the ins and outs of this game as time goes on. Thank you and have a nice day.